Welcome, Aquarius, to your October 30th through November 4th reading. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, guys. Okay, let's see what's going on. Best message coming out. Hope you guys have a safe and fun Halloween. And if you're not celebrating, hope you have a great day, great night, and relax. Take that time to relax and enjoy yourself. Okay, best message coming out. We do have some portals opening. Actually, they're already open. The November 3rd portal has been open for the last, since October 24th, let's put it that way, and it will keep going until November 3rd. Okay, so I will be getting that manifestation video up ASAP, so that way you guys can get ready to manifest for your dreams. We have quite a few portals opening this month. Everything's going to move really fast because of the eclipse season that we had. So from November through February, you're going to see this fast action. Things are going really fast, taking off. A lot of portals opening. So, make sure you guys getting in there to get those dreams turned into reality, right? As things are shifting for your favor. Ghost, regret. So it does show that there could be some regrets going on. Make sure that you are letting go of anything from the past that no longer serves you. You don't need to be carrying that with you, right? A lot of you are still going through healing and making sure that you are healing properly as well, giving yourself the time needed to do so. Staying away from also people that are lower energy. This one says, like smoke rising from the ashes, a mist from the sea, the dead they are watching, they have come to haunt me. So you may have some old memories that are coming up, and it could be from this portal that is open from the October 24th through November 3rd. It could be bringing up old memories. It could also be from the lunar eclipse as it's trying to wash away the old to bring in the new. So a lot of those things are happening right now for a lot of people. Just make sure that you know that you don't, stay in these regrets or these lost memories or these things for a long time. Make sure that you are taking actions to free yourselves from these old burdens and clear the way for more rightful and wise action for your future. We can begin to live again fully if we let go of what we once were, what we once thought, what was, and step into the new possibilities. Okay, so anything that needs to be resolved is a great time to resolve these things at this time, whether it's with old people or within yourself, however it is. Let's see what's going on over here. Clarifying on the situation is bringing the joy in. Allow the joy, rejoicing in the present, releasing the past to rejoice in the now. So when you're building those foundational blocks for the future of what it is I want now. I'm not going to worry about what happened in the past anymore. I'm going to put those things behind me because you have such a great future ahead of you, right? That we just, we can let go of all these things that no longer serve us. We can keep some of those stepping stones to say, you know what? I can look back at some of these stepping stones and say, this is the path I don't want to be on. The others, that don't serve you in any way, shape, or form, you let them go because it does nothing but harm you and your energy, right? So this says, Lady de los Muertos, okay, is acceptance and equality. So accepting what has happened. Once you come to the acceptance, of what has happened in the past, you will let it go. Things happen in the past for reasons, for growth, for learning. Remember, you wouldn't be where you are today if we didn't have mistakes, if we didn't have bad behaviors, things that we had to learn from, things that happen mature us and mature our soul along our journey, right? So you have to think, if I didn't live those things, right, then I wouldn't be who I am. They've helped me become stronger. They've helped me take more risks. They've helped me grow one way or another. We all have them on purpose, right? Everybody's story is different, though, of course. School of darkness, blind spots. There are blind spots that you are seeing, that you're overseeing or not seeing at all, that are keeping you away from the joy, the happiness of wherever it is that you're needing to put your attention to, right? So you might be too focused on one area of your life where you have a lot of joy on the other side. You know, raise your vibration by thinking about the things that make you happy, things that are working out well for you, the love, the friendship, the joy, the happy to be alive, what I am grateful for. And you will notice that these blind spots of all these other things will start going away, right? Taking control back of your life with the zombie. The zombie says that I am in control of my own destiny. I am in control of myself. I can get to where it is I need to be, right? And the more that you start thinking and working on these areas of your life, you're going to realize, wow, there's so much more than what I was dwelling on from the past of what I regretted. This relationship's really sucked, but I really want love, but I'm afraid to have love, right? Because of all the horribleness that went on, or this or that, or heartbreak, right? We want to let go of those things so we can move forward and just think about what it is that think of the blind spots. What was it that I've learned from having this relationship? What is it that I will accept in my next relationship or my next job, my next journey of self-growth and the way that I'm doing things? And then rejoice, like I said, in the things that make you very happy. Every time you feel bad, you start thinking about things from the past that upset you. Start thinking about the things that make you happy. Think about the memories of the things, to raise that vibration. Change the way that you're thinking. Don't think about those things. Think about, when I had my kid, how did I feel? Those of you who have children, how did that baby make you feel, right? How did it feel to walk down the aisle? How did it feel to graduate? Think of the things that made you feel whole, made you feel, like I can raise the vibration because that, was the funniest thing that ever happened, right? That will change everything around. Yes, it's the sudden awareness of avoiding the conflict, the sudden awareness that I can avoid this conflict, I can get through this by thinking of other things, doing other things, not dwelling on only the things that left me out in the cold, the loss, the needs, the insecurities, the anxieties, the things that, feels like I walked through this dark forest, or I walked through hell, or I tried to get up the mountain and fell down the mountain, and now I'm still trying to push up the mountain. Just, you know what I'm saying? You just keep pushing forward. And Spirit says you got this, but by accepting that these things happen, accepting the challenge brings in the Ace of Pentacles, accepting that these things, that's what life is about. Right? Instead of dwelling in just one area of your life of how I'm going to do this and do that, let's think about what it is I want for the future, not how the past is destroying me. Okay, so having the limiting beliefs, no longer having limited beliefs of where I can get my 9 of Cups. You got a genie in the bottle. It's called your mind. It's called your visuals. It's called your soul. It's right there. You use it. It's called your third eye. You use your third eye. You use your intuition. That's why we all have third eye. We all have creativity. We all have those things. We have an imagination. Imagination is also a part of the third eye. They work hand in hand of where my new beginning can go. Releasing these things that cause indecisions, overwhelmingness, not 100% having to just avoid everything, but knowing that, you know what, it can't get any worse than this. It can only go up from here, so I'm going to take control of the situation. Control. Becoming my own leader, knowing that it's okay, everything happens. Everything happens for a reason. You guys are getting ready to cycle change. You're ready to clean the slate. We already had the lunar eclipse, the solar eclipse. Now it says get rid of the little things that just keep bugging. The little things that keep you from feeling like you can expand, that you can move. Do not feel stuck. Right? Your intuition, subconscious. Sensitivities, do not allow oversensitivities to situations. Allow yourself to open the doors to new ideas and new places within your life, because your soul really wants you to move. It wants you to pick up the pace and move away from this area of your life where it's just holding you back, thinking, you know what, I put in all this action over here, nothing ever happened, nothing ever happens for me. yada. And then it's just this, here we go with this ball. It's like a snowball effect that's just rolling and rolling. And the more that that snowball is rolling, it's gathering and gathering, becoming bigger and bigger before all of a sudden it's so big you can't jump over it. Right? You're going to have to get an ice pick and start like picking through it. But in seriousness, you don't. You can climb that. You can climb it. Literally climb it. You can climb over that snowball or find a path around it. Right? And if it's really wedged, you just climb, right? It's going to be a hard climb, and it might want to try to fall in on you, but you can do it, right? Because no matter what, you have the strength. You have what it is you need. You're on the right path. With the moon, it says you're on the right path. Keep going the way you're going. You just need to change a few things. You just need to look back and notice that those 2 cups are right behind you to really go. You know what path you want to be on. In your mind and in your heart and soul, you know exactly where you want to go. And the moon is here to illuminate, to say, you do know where you are. I've heard your prayers. I know where you're going. You just need to really turn around. And do not allow the regrets of the past to hold you back. Let go of it. Say, you know what, I let go of these reins. I'm done. Because if I keep doing this or I keep doing that, if I keep planting these seeds in the same area and they never grow, then I need to change the seeds. Or I need to change the field. There might be something wrong with the soil. The seeds might be fine. It just might be where you're trying to put the seeds. Getting ready for the new year. We really want to get this, going. Guys, remember to, those of you who've been here, I did the reading on the Saturn, right? Saturn's sitting up there. You guys watched that video from February. Saturn is sitting up there for 3.5 years. Sitting in that, in that area. What is it, the Pisces area? Saturn in Pisces for 3 years. I did that video. Saturn is all about karma. It's all about wiping things away. This is why these things are really taking a toll, right? These are why these things are really happening. Everything is in the playlist. If you want to watch that video, it'll tell you how it's affecting you for the next 3.5 years as it's wiping things away, bringing things out into the open, clearing new pathways for you. That's why everybody is having this. This is why this year is running down this way. It's almost like, why is all these videos almost the same as like this and that? Why has it got to do with so much karma? Because of Saturn sitting in Pisces for 3.5 years. Saturn's that grumpy grandpa up there trying to tell you, get off my lawn. Go plant your own lawn. Or plant a better lawn. Your lawn is dying. Get up, get moving, right? He's telling every sign this, right? Sign of the times. So focus on your priorities. Right? Release what is no longer necessary for you. Where you put your focus is where you receive your outcome. Your priorities are calling to you, which may produce a feeling of anxiety unless you give them the time and attention they and you deserve. Even a small amount of time devoted to your priorities will help you feel better and more confident. Yeah, it's no coincidence that these readings are doing this. You can probably see them in a lot of people's readings. I've noticed them myself in other people's readings online. I mean, even my own psychic that I am friends with has been doing the same thing, right? Been doing a lot of personal readings that way too. She doesn't do them online. She does only personal, but and for years. But positivity, faith, and optimism. You open the doorway to positive experiences and opportunities with your positive expectations and energy. Do not allow negative energies or temporary setbacks to interfere with the path that you're on. Keep the faith and keep going. And that's really what it is. And that's really it's going down. And it's not going to be much different next year. I don't see, what's going to be different next year is how you're building the foundations and planting the seeds this year, and how you're really letting go of these things to really allow that to accelerate and to move within the energies, so that you will feel like something huge has happened next year. This happens every, I think Saturn in Pisces is every 30 years. So it's almost like going back 30 years ago. Think about kind of like what you were doing 30 years ago, 25 to 30 years ago. That's kind of where it's kind of setting the pace for you. Okay? So that you're not, and a lot of people, it's also so you're not repeating the same karmic cycles from 30 to 25 years ago, right? Allowing you to see kind of what's going on, what were the mistakes that I kind of made there, because history repeats itself, right? Quiet retreat. It's time to disconnect from the outer world so that you can discern and process your true thoughts and feelings from your inner world. Create that quiet time for yourself and you'll have more clarity about what to do next. So yeah, it kind of gives you that opportunity to look backwards and say, you know what, 30 years ago, I remember doing this. You know, I quit smoking because 30 years ago, I didn't smoke. I only smoked for 26 years, right? So I was like, well, so what I was doing 30 years ago when I wasn't smoking. So I kind of looked back and was like, what did you do? I chewed a lot of gum because I do have high anxiety. So I was like, how did I always attain that before I did those things? I chewed a lot of gum. So what am I doing? I'm chewing a lot of gum. And it actually is helping. So it's kind of like reframing and kind of looking back. Those, you know, when you want to look back, that's why I said there are stepping stones that you have within your life that can be helpful so you're not going down the same path. But then there are ones that are just not helpful at all. Like these regrets, they're not doing anything for you except for bringing you down. That's why you need to let go of them. Right? We all have those. And those are the ones that always kick our butt. Always kick our butt. Because then you have these, like, what if it happens again? What if that happens? No, try to look at the progress. Try to walk around it. Try to find other things to do. Try to find someplace else to do whatever it is you want to do. Maybe it's an idea that you have that you just need to rework. Maybe, you know, get more information on. Do something, right? Okay, so that way you can have your victory. Okay? Okay, my friends, you are in control. Everything is justified. You have the Justice card at the bottom of the deck. With the Strength card, you are so strong that you can totally go after your own heart's desires and make the world the better place that you want to be. This is your life. You take control of it. No one else has the possibilities of taking control of your life but yourself. And no one can tell you how to rule your life or run your life but yourself. Right? It's kind of like it's my life and I'm going to live it. Right? Okay, my friends, until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.